Welcome, ladies and germs, to the world of Area once again and to Tournament Day once again. We are here for the truest, the mostest last chance qualifier from our ranked players. Oh, it's a good day. It's a good day for Reign of Titans here. I am Nugget, and I am joined by my man Ross. How's it going?
It's good. Welcome in, everybody. That's right. Just ready for another Saturday of fun here. Getting our last 8 qualified members for this grand championship next weekend. It's going to be super pumping, exciting, just wild. Just wild.
Yes, indeed. We've got all of our platinum ranked players plus some gold ranked players who have been battling it out today, and a few more tickets for next week's season championship are on the line here.
That's
We've
right.
got
Just been
our
putting in
first
that
set of
ranked work.
semis. Oh, so much
Oh
work.
God, sorry everyone.
So much work. So much work. And now it leads to this. Uh,
True.
First semis is set up here. We've got our super cool King of the Hill format. We've got 3 Titans up, best of 5 action coming at you soon.
That's right. King of the Hill means if a or when one of the Titans will win game number
One,
one,
yes.
and then that Titan will have to continue playing until they lose. So if someone is going to go 3-0 in a handshake, they're going to have to do it all with the same Titan.
Yes,
That's
indeed.
that's
Yes,
that's
indeed.
hard to do, folks. I know we've had a couple weeks of super loose free ball and pick any Titan anytime, any
Mm-hmm.
whatever, but we are a little more tender on the rules today. Um, the King of the Hill format though is super fun. It gives the sort of the loser of the first match just a slight advantage in terms of knowing what they're going to be playing
Mm-hmm.
against next in game two.
Absolutely.
30.
Let's shout out who's in the chat right now here before we break down our first semis. Players are already matched and getting set, but let's say hi to everybody. Argo Soul, RC Tushars in the chat. Blastwitch, what is going on?
True.
Almighty
Almighty
AJ,
Eight.
hey, what's up?
What up? What up? Anybody on YouTube's? I'm over here on YouTube's chatting it up.
Hello, hello. Welcome,
Anybody
welcome.
chilling on YouTube's? Put some little eye emotes in the chat. Anywho, thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that's true. RC Tushar says all 32 slots are filled, which is true. These players are now just battling it out for even more titanium.
Yes.
So let's get into it. First semifinal popping off already. Who do we have here? We've got Banu playing with a Dusk, a Forest, and a Poison. We got Red Zoe playing with a Dusk, a Dawn, and a Poison. And it looks like our
Mm-hmm.
first matchup is going to be the ever polarizing, teetering matchup of Poison v Poison.
Poison Ditto. We've got Lulu on Banu's roster, and we've got Oru on Red Zoi's roster, and they're off to the races already. Look at this weapon setup from Lulu as well.
This is the same setup we saw from RC Tushar last week with the
Mm-hmm.
spear and spike shield.
Mm-hmm.
Really pushing damage when it's time to push damage. Also using those free scrolls, free damage
Mm-hmm.
from that spear main hand. So it's almost like a pivot poison is what I'll call it. Is when you see opportunities, you can
Mm-hmm.
really turn on the gas. Obviously, those spike shield scrolls are some of the largest. They are the largest damage offhand weapons scrolls.
Yes.
So at any point, we could see a sort of either of those weapon scrolls really go crazy. On the other hand, Poison, known for its sort of slow decay of its opponents. Here we go,
Mm-hmm.
using some of those poison and toxin. There
Deadly
we
gas
go,
back
deadly
to
gas
back.
combo. That's a lot of gas, folks. Oh my. Just stacking
Brr.
up the end of turn
Yep.
wildness, folks. Are we going to
Lots of
see?
red
Oh, we're going to see the hive here on
already.
turn one. And there's one of those
190.
free spear scrolls as well. But Oro with a
Man,
massive life lead here after unleashing the hive keyword on Lulu before
200
those effects get
plus.
typed. Yeah, just get
Mhm.
wiped away.
200 plus damage. Lulu had to eat there. Oru still has some end of turn, has some poison stacks, so they're not totally safe.
It's
Not totally
true.
safe.
I mean, essentially, this is the exact same setup that Oru had last turn, but
Hmm.
then they tossed it all into the pile of hive damage. Courage,
Refined poison as
20.
well.
Oh, speaking of big, swarm attacks.
Right back to back. What's it
Oh
gonna
my
hit for?
God.
280?
Yeah,
260?
265 plus the base damage. I think if Oru did not play Courage the previous scroll, they might be
Yeah,
dead here. They
that you're
saved
holding on.
themselves. Now Lulu in charge, but running out of mana, at least in comparison to Oru. Drink Acid, there's the poison
Big heal.
exclusive plus
Big
100.
heal.
Spear Thrust, cheap damage. That's why
Oh, that's
that's
so
why we're
cheap. Oh my
here.
gosh.
And Spike Shield. Oh man, here comes the weapon scrolls again. Just be
Oh.
push that envelope, push the damage through, close it out. Mana well, because Lulu is out of gas. 1,000 cuts. Holy cannoli, a big one.
Oh. What's the end of? Oh my
124.
gosh. Huge. And then end of turn, no end of turn damage on Lulu's end. That was a huge,
And Oro
huge swing.
with the 1 point
One.
agility advantage. You can see the little winged boot icon there. 3 versus 2. Oru will get to resolve their first scroll first. Can they just plop down the final 14 here on Lulu? What a match. And they sure can. Inject Venom is the
Hmm.
final 26 there. Lulu falls and Oru goes ahead. Game one in the bags. We will see Oru again from Red Zoi in game two. Banu gets to make a choice now. Who do they
Yes.
want to play against this poison for game number two? There's no elimination, right? This is so like Banu can play any of their 3 Titans again. It's just that Red Zoi has to play.
Yes. Oru must remain in and conquer 3.
Must conquer 3. I think so. I don't think I'm butchering the rules here. I think that's reasonable. Chat, how are you not entertained? That was a wild battle, and Nugget, I think we need to give ourselves a little pat on the back there for just nailing exactly sort of. We're going to see explosive hive damage, and then those main hand and offhand weapons just going to be
Yeah,
able
are
to
gonna take
pound down
really
the
coming
last
in.
150 or so.
So much free damage from the spear scrolls. So many heavy hits from the spiked shield.
Yeah.
Deadly gases back to back, and then swarm attack also back to back.
Oh, we're going to see a forest here approaching
Okay.
the poison. Now, Oru back at it, the winner of game one. Now we've got Urtoto from Banu, the forest. Seemingly a slower playing forest, at least by the weapon outfits here. GG's indeed from that game one. That was crazy. I mean, 1 point of agility essentially decided it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
BVT in the chat. What up, brother?
What's up?
You got to win 3, though. Still plenty left in this set. Plenty of opportunity for anybody to take this thing home. 24 agility. Urtoto definitely
Yeah.
going to be resolving their scrolls first. They
Yes,
still use the
indeed.
slow scroll, which is hilarious.
Just in
But
case.
I know it has other applications, chat, but it was funny that I was already talking about the agility difference. Healing nature for Urtoto, trying to stay extra suave up at the top of their life bar, which is funny that they're actually losing the life lead even after playing a healing scroll. I read a little something about BVT in the Titan Talk notes from yesterday. BVT Alpha Bot 100,000 9,000.
Alpha Bot 1000 is crazy, Ross.
It
Pretty
is
true
crazy, especially the
though.
1,000 9,000. That was
What are
maybe
these
too
model
many
numbers?
thousands. It
What are
was
these model releases? What is this?
all right. Urtoto still losing the health lead again, which is a little bit wild because their entire game plan, I think, is to stay alive. I mean, that's everyone's game plan, but I understand that
Usually,
the pedal
maybe
is
not
to the
Dust
metal.
Titans.
That's true. Oro has been laying those end of turn effects out.
Hmm.
Alpha, I was not there. Oh, maybe Skog did it. 20 Magica for Oro, which not a huge deal for Poison Titans to really have stat increases. That's
Hmm.
why we kind of see them sold out to the defense stat. The Magica base stat does determine how much base mana your Titan has. So lots of players get that up to that 20 level. But this one just to the 10 level says, I don't even need it. There you go. Major restoration for Oro, which is already at
Thank
max
you.
health.
Yeah, for
Unfortunate slip of
extra
value there.
extra credit healing doesn't really do much, but it is there.
Skog used the scroll drink acid, huh?
Skog was late to the Titan talk and was just he literally jumped into the chat right after we did drop some sneak peeks in some alpha,
I love that.
and also
There's
ads
the
been
living
baiting.
fruit gets played. Oh, ads was baiting yesterday.
Yes,
Oh
lots of
no.
baiting on alpha, but lots of big damage here from Oro. This
Yeah,
it's
that was a hive
this,
dump.
a we're interesting swing here in control. Rototo still has the agility advantage, but hasn't really made big moves as of yet.
No, we did see a couple healing scrolls go off for
Hmm.
both Titans here that didn't really achieve much. I haven't been counting how many healing exclusive scrolls we've played, but
Mm.
if I was a better player, Chad, I'd be having these things in mind. Ooh, there's the cheat.
Mm. 1,000 cuts for some damage.
Oh, big damage. But not today. Not today. That was the temporal shift from cheat that
Yep.
is cutting all this damage off, chat.
Oh, and the swarm only hits.
Only hits for the not the base, not the
Yeah.
written damage, but the end of turn effect damage. Time
Mana.
zone change got me thinking about Titan Talk. Yeah, Blast Switch. Those pesky Eastern Standard Time rules, you know? Which is funny because I live in Eastern Standard Time, and so
I
I
say
always just
I'm just a central time. I'm just a central time boy, just trying to hang out, trying to figure it out.
that's right. I don't have to make the adjustments because Reign of Titans posts everything in EST.
Subtracting
Oh,
one
here
is
comes a big
hard.
one here. Mana drain. Oro needs some of that sweet, sweet
Hmm.
mana. There's a little mirage to get.
Oh, quick jab gets
Not sure what that
stopped.
was, but here comes deadly gas. Ooh, but there's the restore to wipe all of that away. Deadly gas gone. Or
Ooh,
Toto doing their
yep.
best here to peel off the layers of the biggest damage. And again, this is sort of the part that's missing from Oro's lineup as opposed to the previous poison is that they can't count on those 4 weapon scrolls,
Hmm.
spear, and spike shield twice. So they only have 11 scrolls left to try to make this happen. And I'm sure Urtoto has things up their sleeve to keep themselves alive.
Yeah,
Forest
major
Titans,
recovery right there
known for their
too.
tankiness.
I mean, and with interesting enough, the stat lines looking like a Forest Titan Oro over here with 61
Exactly.
in the defense.
What's it gonna be? Again, Oro trending down. I mean, the scrolls getting paired away.
Mm,
Force of nature for Urtoto, getting that defense up just a touch. There's 0 damage though from rooted resilience, I think.
hmm.
Oh, all of these
Oh,
scrolls just essentially getting wasted from
no.
Oro. 3 scrolls to deal 188. It's not out of the picture, especially because there's 50 damage, end of turn damage on Urtoto. So it's almost
50
like true damage. Cannot be, sort of
plus, yeah,
negated.
50
We've
plus
already
45 for 2 turns.
for 2 turns. Yeah, it's going to be close, but
Yeah,
with only
yeah,
2
yeah, yeah.
scrolls left, close might all be all that she wrote.
Oh, and the cleansing veil definitely means
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, gonna be I'm not gonna call it impossible, chat, but I'm thinking it's gonna be tough. However, it's not over till it's over. Urtoto did a swell job here, peeling away again the biggest damage outputs that Oro had. Just had those oh, and there's a dodge as well.
Oh,
Oh
just
no.
for funsies. Guarded
Oh
Mind gets
no.
stopped.
And here's the final scroll for
Mm-hmm.
Oro about to be played. And it's
It's
what is
Harden.
that, Repost or whatever that was.
Harden.
Well, that's a salute. I mean, it's not going to
Uh-huh.
end here. Oro is going to get blasted by the oh my Lanta, the double fish slap, no stall ender.
That one
it was
that one
gonna
felt targeted.
it was gonna be over anyway, chat. They were out of scrolls at the end of turn. If you have
Yep.
no scrolls left in your bucket and your opponent is not dead, you have lost the game. But for the swag points,
The
Urtoto
sweat
takes that one,
points.
and we are at 1-1, thanks to the
1-1.
420 damage explosion from that mana overflow.
We will see Urtoto stay in. And then what is going to be Red Zoi's answer? We've got
It's
two
true.
more victories needed for each of these players.
What plays well against Forest? Hum. If only there was some heal hate scrolls. We dev team, can we get on some heal hate? Like,
Heal
I know
hate.
Hydra wrote it down
Interesting.
last time. I said a scroll that says something like, your opponent's next instance of healing is instead taken as damage. Oh, oh, should
Ooh.
be nasty.
Ooh, spicy.
Absolutely nasty. I mean, imagine a drink acid or even a major recovery or something. 85
Or a
damage instead of getting the
blood
85 heal.
magic.
Oh, blood magic. You pay 100 health and then you deal yourself 200 more.
200 more.
Oh,
Goodness.
that's good. That is rich.
Ooh. Ooh, scary.
As if Dusk Titans needed to be any scarier. Oh man. So the options here again for Red Zoid to choose from are Dusk or Dawn. Or Dusk, Dawn, or well, I guess once something's beaten. Either way,
Toto
Red
stays
Zoid
in.
brought Dusk,
Yes.
Dawn, and Poison.
Yes.
But we know that Banu has to play with her Toto again, the Forest Titan. Maybe I should peek the rules for a second so that I don't look like a silly, floundering, silly Sally.
I believe
Mm-mm.
with the King of the Hill, right? It's just the winner stays.
Just winner
Opponents
stays.
can
No
shuffle
elimination
in.
at all. Either way, here we go, folks. So we're locked in. It's going to be Dusk from Redzoi against Urtoto, the Forest Titan from Banu. Dusk wielding the epic mallet, which is
Mhm.
really good at tearing down defensive walls, but um, I don't know that this Forest really went for heavy like defensive buffs. I feel like it was just heal, heal,
Right.
heal, heal, rooted resilience,
Mm-hmm.
wipe away.
Temporal shift, clear
Um,
away stuff, like kind of really an
yeah,
anti-poison build out,
I was
like
about
when
to
it comes
say
down to
all
it.
of those detoxifies are going to have to get replaced with
Mm-hmm.
something. So maybe they get replaced with rooted resilience, or like maybe that's where the defensive buffs now come out, is going to
Mm-hmm.
replace those scrolls. Because you don't really care. Like, you don't want those defensive buff scrolls in there against poison, and you don't want
Right.
detoxify in there against anyone else, really.
Yes.
So it makes for a good switch. For all you deck builders out there wanting to start your Reign of Titans journey, take some notes, man. These are some of the greatest players in the game. They've had to work their way up the ranked
Hmm.
ladder, and now they sit in semifinals of the Last Chance qualifier. What we didn't get yesterday is any sort of news about what the next season, quote unquote, is going to be. Agony, big
Yes.
damage. But again, the Dusk's
And a little bit of
idea
healing.
here is to get as much damage through as quickly as possible before Forest can draw and play all of their sort of healing scrolls, etc.
Hmm.
But yeah, as of next week, we don't know what the tournament schedule is going to look like. We do know that the team and the affiliate team, or the affiliate host team, have discussed it, but it was not shared publicly. There's the temporal shift and a heal from Torero. I feel like this is this some sort of prank that Torero and Ertoto essentially are the same name, just rearranged?
Yeah. Yeah. There's too much similarity here.
So temporal shift is over from last turn, at
Mm.
least for Ertoto. And now we're going to see a Mirage for Ertoto. Oh, blocks the
Oh,
temporal
the
shift
cheat.
from
That's big. Yeah.
Torero this time, which not a massive deal considering they weren't going to block any damage there. It might have just been a slow play. It might have been I'll pitch this scroll, spend a lot of mana, and I'll see you at the bottom of the stack kind of thing.
Hmm.
We shall see. Ertoto only played one scroll last turn, as did Torero. There's the defense and a run for cover from Ertoto. However, Torero played 0 scrolls.
Wow.
So really leaning into the slow play here, Torero now ahead by approximately 5 scrolls in terms of the race to the bottom. Things could spark up pretty quickly, though. Here's the living fruit.
Yeah, joke's on you.
Joke's on you next turn. However, good news for Dusk because they can use mana and health to pay for some of their scrolls. So lots of hand clearing potential for Torero. The most obvious issue, though, Alchemy going to only heal for like 35. 35 of the
Yes.
100. But again, I don't think Torero really much cared about the heal there. They know, I mean, so long as they don't get fish slapped,
Yes.
they're not going to
That's
die
the big
to
avoidance.
health bar. However, if last match is any indicator, fish slap is not going to happen until the last couple scrolls anyway, so you've already lost the game.
Mm-hmm.
But now, joke's on you in full effect here, which means whatever scroll is left in Torero's hand is going to have to get pitched by the end, at the end of this turn.
Mm-hmm.
See, now we see, a perfect play, but a perfect counter play as well. We saw the defensive increase by Ertoto, then the mallet scroll to peel it all away, but they were already protected. Oh my, and there's the blood magic. An interesting plus 200 there. Joke's on you has now affected and tossed out that final scroll. For all you playing along at home, you can only play 4 scrolls per turn, and you have at least 5 in your hand. So we saw 1 scroll get pitched there by Torero. They are down to 13 total scrolls. Ertoto at 12 total scrolls.
Living Woods, huge boost to that defense. Defy Logic is only going to
Alchemy.
hit for 39, and Alchemist is going to make Ertoto nice and happy. Broken Shriek.
Oh my gosh, this was going to be a crazy turn if that Alchemy is still going. Is it? My God. Toto in the danger zone.
A big swing there from Torero and working out. Worth the risk there. Or Toto here,
Absolutely.
56 health to his name.
I mean, that's one
Whoa.
scroll. That's one scroll territory.
Hmm.
But we know they've got some slippery sleeves, slippery tricks up their sleeve. There's one of
Okay, there
them.
it is.
Rooted
Force
resilience.
Revenge,
There's
yes.
none of your damage will hurt me this turn. Oh, there's a big steal,
But
which might flip the
steel.
agility next turn.
Mm.
Depending on, oh, there's a big heal for Toto. Needs that one so they can hang on. There's the ritual. This is all in preparation for the next turn. They got their Magicka number up. They got their speed number up. And now, do they have 106?
Oh, but they will at least. I think they might be able to resolve all
They
of
will
their
be able to
scrolls
slip the first
first.
scroll in.
At least first, yes.
But that big heal last turn by Toto,
Hmm.
knowing full well what was happening, and said, I need more health. 56 is too close for comfort. Oh, it's Sonic Boom.
Sonic Boom. What does it hit for? 94.
94.
Oh,
There's the
and
dodge
Fruit
coming out
Vision.
for
Yep.
Toto. But is there two attacks in line for Torero? Oh my God, double. No, it's the defensive one. Sorry, I thought it was going to be double block.
Hmm.
There's a single block.
Headbutt. Gets
Oh,
canceled.
it's the true damage
True damage.
55.
Boom.
Torero taking down Toto, and that is a
GG's.
2-1 stat line. GG's indeed. Right now, Red Zoe winning 2-1. They are
2
on
to
match
1.
point, but Banu has a plan, I'm sure, here to take down this Dusk Titan. We'll see what
We
they
hope
bring
so.
from their lineup. What a match. What a match.
A lot of 3D chess played that round.
Yes, that was well done. It's obviously a pretty meta prevalent matchup,
Hmm.
and so Dusk with those true damage scrolls can get some things in over that forest wall. But really, it came down to the patience and not falling into those rooted resilience traps there at the end. Also, the super slow play in the mid game from Red Zoe. I mean, they
Hmm.
ended up spending. I mean, they were down to their last four scrolls, so it wasn't like they were, had plenty.
Right.
Oh, here we go. It's Ditto time,
Okay.
boys.
Dusk Ditto. 1 point
And
of agility baseline separating.
it looks like Torero saw this coming though. Changed their weapon
Mm,
lineup to the lifesteal build. So they're both playing a super aggressive lifesteal Dusk build, at
yeah.
least from the outside. And it's all going to come down to who finds the combos. They, the builds, the scrolls themselves are going to be quite similar, but it's going to be whose combos are stronger. And little things like this, actually, a defensive increase here from Get 'em Tiger might thwart. Okay, and except for if both players play it, then it will not
Yeah, then
take much
yes, then it's just even.
splash. Yeah.
Necromancy hits for 37. Drain life. Going to be the response for a little bit of healing back. Drain life right back at you. A little bit more life steal up. Players still only separated by 14 after that first turn. Torero still in the driver's seat, however, here with the stat leads across the board.
Here we go. Lock it in. I mean, the stats are landslided in Torero's form. Oh my. Okay.
Okay, cheat.
There's the cheat. It's out. Mana drain still goes through, but no damage will be
Mhm.
dealt this turn to Torero. They, however, are going to have the green light here to do their big life steal. Ah, yeah, there's 50 mana down the drain for Get 'em Tiger. Agony
Yep.
as well for Torero. They are not playing
Uh-oh.
around.
95 from the agony.
All right, all the shenanigans are cleared away. Damage will go through as listed. Mirror match, literally mirror match with two
Yes.
mirrors. I like what you did there, Argo Soul. I like that. Oh, get them Tiger in the danger zone, but with 60 Magicka, they can definitely start the lifesteal swing in the other direction. There is the restoration. Oh, and it
Mm,
dispels all of that Magicka increase from
gone.
Get 'em Tiger. But it doesn't matter. Here's the true damage 70. Things are heating
Oof.
up.
Yep. A reckless gets canceled. There's true
Okay.
damage gone as well. Next
Stealing some
mirror
stats
card.
away. Shadow Veil has gone through, so that was only half payment there for the
Hmm.
rejection scroll. Oh, it's a razor thin line right now. Drained keyword has been applied to Torero. It is not right now on the Get 'em Tiger side. So life drain, even that slight edge is to Get 'em Tiger right now. We'll see if they play a big life steal here in scroll slot 1 to keep themselves healthy. And oh, it's going to be Sonic Boom. Just going to go for the
This is
jugular.
it. Let's
Sonic
just
Boom
go
for
for it.
87. Oh, the Alchemist.
Ooh.
Torero saw it
Just
coming. Oh, there's the misery. Mutual Torment for 70 true damage.
ah,
Oh my
heartbreak
goodness.
has to heal some. We're still alive. Loveless might be enough. 85
Loveless Sponge.
absolutely takes it.
Now, there was a lot of coin flips there in the brains of the players. Like that
Yes.
Sonic Boom is crazy. I can't imagine he
Just
wouldn't
trying to
if he
take
had
it.
Loveless himself, he probably would have played Loveless there,
Yeah.
right? Like it's got to be a scroll thing, but again, like I said, when this matchup came up, it's about when do your scrolls hit the hand?
Hmm.
When do the combos hit
Hmm.
and get them Tiger, put the pieces together. GG's. And now we're at 2-2. This is the match point.
Game 5.
Match point game 5, folks, of semifinals 1. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
A lot of
Chat, who do
decisions
you guys
here
got for
coming
this
into
one?
game 5.
It's true. They can change essentially anything, except we do know that Get 'em Tiger has to be played. That's the only thing we
Yes.
know.
But yes, chat. Who do we got? Who we feeling? Who do we want to see move on to grands here?
That's right. Put your votes in now, folks. It's been a great series so far. Again, I think King of the Hill is super fun. It
Hmm.
just gives
Agreed.
it gives a little, just the slightest edge to the loser of game 1 so that they can get back into it. Also, nobody's allowed to you can't just dance around with the double back prediction of what your opponent's going to play. You
Hmm.
just got to stick to your guns. It is fun that we've seen a couple different elements, of course. We've definitely seen a couple different styles and builds. We shall see what gets brought here for game 5. It is indeed
Oh,
going to be Dusk versus Dawn. Red Zoi's
Dawn.
Sherry versus Banu's Get 'em Tiger. It is the Lifesteal Dusk versus the Hyper Aggro
Yes,
Attack
Aggro
Dawn, or at
Dawn.
least it seems that way.
Prodder, spinning shield, 20 into the attack. Oh no, and a coin toss for the agility.
What more could you want here for game 5, folks?
The
Yeah,
canon matchup, Dawn versus Dusk,
that's right.
here
They're
for
both
game 5.
weak against each other, which is crazy. Oh my. Also, shout out to the golden weapons here for Sherry using
Yeah,
golden prodder and golden spike shield.
hit
Okay,
it
there we
out.
go. The rejection from Get 'em Tiger going to get the drained keyword going because they know they are going to take some heat from
Back
this
to back
attack
run for
dawn.
covers as
Oh,
well. Vampire
sorry.
Strike,
Vampiric Strike gets
hmm
snuffed.
same as Headbutt.
So Get 'em Tiger didn't really need that heal just yet.
No.
There's the meditation going to be dispelling away or restoring. I forget which one it was. But we've seen these Dawn Titans, or at least presumably the builds that they're playing. This can escalate very quickly, which makes
Yes.
sense that Get 'em Tiger wanted to establish that drained keyword, wanted to keep those lifesteal scrolls through the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Can't afford to sit on too many scrolls here. This is going to be a fast-paced match if this Dawn Titan sort of lives up to its outward appearance. And here we go. Here we go. Prodder scroll number
Mm-hmm.
one. Vampiric Melody. Oh, yeah. The shrapnel onto the other side. Oh, big damage.
More
But the
drain.
lifesteal keeping
Yeah.
things, relatively equivalent.
Then Spike Shield hits hard. What's the return for Cry of Sorrow? 25 back. And now, after all of that tussling, Sherry in barely the lead.
Yep. Barely the lead. Still a coin flip for agility, which is actually kind of a big deal in this exact turn. Because Get 'em Tiger started getting their feet under them in terms of just staying alive. Sherry
Mm-hmm.
was just starting to get the ball rolling in terms of attack numbers, but their mana right now, okay, there's a meditate to keep the mana fresh, but they're almost their window is closing, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Sherry.
Oh,
Oh, and there's
powerful
a big
whack.
life steal. Okay. Resonance, shining resonance, gonna block the sonic boom.
Oh, huge stop for Sherry there.
That
Lost the
is
health lead that
game
turn
changing.
and hung on. That sonic boom would have hit for 80, 90.
Yeah, it would have put them in
Mm-hmm.
one scroll
Mm-hmm.
territory for
Mm.
sure. Dawn Titans not especially known for their healing capabilities. There's a very, I think only one actually Dawn exclusive healing scroll. So gonna have to live off of those alchemist and major recoveries. Oh, here comes a steal. And now Get 'em Tiger gets first resolution for scroll slot 234. Are they going to push the envelope here, or are they just going to stay ahead? There's the Dawn
Order
specific
heals.
heal.
Yep.
Oh my, but whose heals are better? Let's be honest. Oh my god, 77 damage.
89.
77 damage and 89 heal. Get him Tiger in the driver's seat. Here comes the necromancy. Oh,
Oh,
for
that's going to
50.
hit for 50. Oh my gosh, Sherry's still alive. And we're back to a coin toss for this first slot. 17 is easy buckets for this Dust Titan.
Yeah,
But is
plenty
there
of mana to get
something?
things done.
Is
I mean,
there
but again,
something?
Dawn could pop off so fast.
Yeah. Don't sleep.
That's
Don't
right.
blink.
Don't
Don't sleep.
blink.
Don't blink.
Oh, got first scroll, and it's
Uh-huh.
a blinded scroll.
Shatter
Okay.
Shriek gets
Shatter Shriek.
stuffed.
Two. Here it is.
Huh.
Earthquake Smash for 123. Let the games begin.
Oh
Oh, get him
man, the
Tiger deciding to go for
steal.
the next turn play. Grabbing. Oh no, I lied. They've got it. They've got it in the
They've got it.
hole.
Say distortion jab with the agility swing. They take control again, and we get that victory screen. Get him, Tiger. GG's.
Banu winning the semifinals, going to Grands with a
Mm-hmm.
3-2 victory over Red Zoe. Well played, Red Zoe. That was super fun. That Dawn versus Dusk matchup is so hard. The Dawn has to essentially hit all of their power
Everything.
moves. You
Yep.
got to hit them all. And then if the Dusk gets their stat line up, which thanks to that steel scroll, the Mad Mirror and the steel, the stat lines flip flopped, and Dusk is in control once they can establish. Whoo! What a time! What a time, guys! That was only the first semifinal. We still
There's
got a
still
whole other
so
semi.
much.
We still got a
Still
grand finals,
so much.
and they're all best of 5. Next semi is going to be Miyakuza playing a Dusk Forest Poison lineup versus Batak the Duck playing a Dusk Sky Forest lineup. Interesting. No poison in the
Hmm.
Batak lineup.
Yeah.
maybe they're just counter poison. Maybe they bought 3 counters to poison and said, I dare you. I dare you. We shall see. We shall see. We're getting the players together. Chat, if you got a minute, a spare second of your time, take a screenshot. Show us that you were here today. Put that in the proofs and submissions in the Discord. Get a free loot box. Also, if you haven't hit the thumbs up yet on YouTube, how many thumbs we got over here?
Give us
a
quick one. Oh,
we got 4 thumbs. We did 8 last week. I think we could definitely get to 8 thumbs again. Go over to the YouTube stream, hit the thumbs up, chat. Even if you're watching on Twitch, everything helps. Speaking of everything helps, if you have not found us on Instagram yet, you've got so many opportunities to stir the pot, stir the content pot. Let your people know, expose them to the love that is Reign of Titans. We've got Reign of Titans GG. We've got Reign of Titans Esports. We got Reign of Titans Tales, Reign of Titans IN for the India targeted posts. We've got Reign of Titan BR for the Brazil targeted posts, but they're all good. They're all good.
They're all good.
Just follow.
Do you want memes? Do you want content? That's where you should go.
Mm-hmm. I love memes. I love memes. The animations are so good. We're getting the players lined up here, folks. Also, I have to say, I know I haven't brought it up in a while, but maybe I'm sorry. Miyakuza playing for the I would call them the greatest team in all of Reign of Titans. Team Fury.
What?
I know.
Ross.
Oops.
This is the first time I'm ever hearing this opinion from you.
Also, if anybody, I know that teams have sort of been what should I say? The emphasis on teams has been lesser in the last couple tournaments, but teams are still such a vital piece of how these players get so good at the game. So if you would like more training partners, more advice, more tips and tricks, more community in terms of like the social and player base of Reign of Titans, join a team. And again, I'd recommend Team Fury.
For any particular reason.
But don't take my word for it. Get out there and read the books from that show. I was trying to come back around, Chad. Don't take my word for it. Reading Rainbow. Who's playing in the second semi? It's Miyakuza versus
Attack
the Duck, the official Duck.
The official Duck of Reign of Titans. Asterisk with another asterisk.
That's right. There's nothing official about it, but they're official in my heart. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And I think that counts for a lot, chat. Wow. First semi went to game 5. Will we see similar results here? Again, I think that's one of the strong suits of this King of the Hill format. The loser of the match always has a tiny edge to get back in there and try to bring the heat on the next one. But who doesn't love a little bonus action? It is March after all. People do love some playoffs.
Indeed. And there's been a lot of weird stuff happening in brackets here in the good old US of A.
That is true. Lots of shakeups across America and Arreo. All in good fun. Speaking of fun, if you guys weren't there on the Titan Talk yesterday, another big piece of alpha dropped by the team. The tournament platform is going to be mobile ready in theory by the end of the month. Or maybe that was in a month. I don't know. I don't remember the exact verbiage, but in the near future,
yes,
tournament platform will be mobile compatible, which was a big point of contention when we ran some tournaments on that platform recently. So big ups to the mobile user base, obviously a huge part of the Reign of Titans sort of community and model. The other thing is that the scrolls themselves are getting a facelift for better readability and better integration into the game UI, which is super cool. We have not
Yes.
seen an art update like that since I think since the game dropped. Right? I'm not sure
The
that we've seen a UI
scrolls,
update like that.
the
Maybe since the burn pile.
true, maybe since Burn Pile, but I think true like fundamental changes or full fundamental art overhaul like this, definitely not.
Not since the
Very
2D to
exciting.
3D change for all you boomers back in the
Yes.
day. Back in my day, Reign of Titans.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
For those that don't know, Reign of Titans, the Titans themselves used to be two-dimensional. And now they
Yes,
are
their art
full 3D,
assets.
freaking awesome looking models. And we get to have sweet animations of them, cartoon
Hmm.
slapping each other around.
Hmm.
100% improvement, chat. 100%. Now, I appreciated the 2D art, don't get me wrong. But in terms of
Yes.
gameplay, golly gee, 3D is the way.
If you want to take a peek, mayhaps even a sneak
Ooh.
peek at some of
Oh,
those updated potential art style updates for the scrolls, you gotta be in the Discord. If you're not already, that's crazy. But
it's
you gotta
crazy.
be in the Discord.
It's
You gotta be able to
crazy.
submit those screenshots. You gotta be up to date on the latest Titan Talk. If you missed the Titan Talk, then at some point a recording and a summary gets posted up in there so you can keep up to date with all of the alpha, all of the tournament wrap ups, and all of the look aheads.
Sure enough. Shout out to Hazy, puts those summaries together so fast.
Hmm.
Less than
Hmm.
24 hours later. And you
And those
could,
Titan
for all of your
Talks
viewing
every other
pleasure.
week.
Oh, yeah. Which, again, I'll just come back to saying every other week reminded me by the next Titan Talk, it has been said that we are going to see the 2026 roadmap and the esports roadmap. And there's been a
Mhm.
lingering sort of elephant in the room announcement that ads hasn't been able to tell anyone about. But
Yes.
ads has promised us that by the next Titan Talk, the cat will be out of the bag. They said 99.9% sure they will be able to finally give us the I don't even know what to call it, the monumental announcement
Yes.
that has been teetering on
That
their tongues for, I
not
feel like
a
it's been teased
single
for like 2
word
months.
has been able to been teased even. Not a single scrap, not a breadcrumb.
That's
Only
true.
that
That
there
we
is a cat that must remain in a bag.
It's true. And they keep saying for legal reasons, so it's got to be something massive. A humongous announcement coming from the team in the next 2 weeks. So again, get in the Discord, strike up a conversation in there with whoever and whenever you want. Give me a little wave if you get in there. Join Team Fury. And by next Titan Talk, we'll all be, I mean, through the roof, I imagine. I can't even fathom something that's this large, that's been such a secret for so long, that's hiding behind a legal curtain. Because ads is usually pretty good about spilling the alpha, folks. You guys know this.
Yes. You know, Ads wants to give us the info.
That's right. Even just a crumb, but we've been hands tied just knowing that there is something huge coming. And I think it's been 2 full months, maybe like 6 weeks. Maybe it's been 3 Titan Talks long that they're like, we've got something
About,
huge,
yeah,
but we're not allowed to tell you anything.
anything.
Yep. So in the next 2 weeks, big news coming from the team. Here we go. Speaking of big news, we've got 2 epic Merlins.
Interesting. Two epic Merlins, a spike shield, and a fruit wall, and two forest titans
Two
ready
forced.
to slap each other to pieces.
Interesting. I mean, Titan choice in game one is the most interesting piece, at least I
Hmm.
think, of Titan choice for the whole series. So they both probably have a 5-game plan here. Like, I don't think either one of them is like, if my forest wins 3 in a row. I don't think either one of them are thinking that, but I
Right.
think they are thinking of the pinball back and forth trickle down effect of when should I use my forest, and they both have come to the conclusion that right now is the
Off
time.
rip.
Oh,
You know what?
speaking
Off
of
rip.
off rip, just do an earthquake smash there. Oh my god! And
On
then
with
first
base
scroll chokes
stats
on you.
is nobody's fault for
Uh,
what is this opening? What is this
yeah,
opening
this
salvo?
this is wild. Now, jokes on you. In turn one is very disruptive. It's sort of understated, especially when Duck Engine only played one scroll last turn.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it doesn't matter. They play the resolve and remove the jokes on you. And they don't even care about the rooted resilience this turn. Duck Engine played one scroll, said, I will take away your jokes on you. You continue to play your scrolls. I'm going to sit back here and effectively do nothing. Now, that was just for that turn. Maybe they're going to kick on the gas here. Who knows? That's one of the crazy parts about this Merlin main hand is that if you just so happen to get all 4 scrolls for that combo in your opening
Right.
hand, you just go for it, right? Just toss them. There's no way that you keep four scrolls in your hand for the remainder of the game. You just play
Right.
them and hope
Until
you
you're
get
at
the
like 5 scrolls left in opponent's hand. No
exactly.
way. No way.
You just sling them out there and Hail Mary it, really. And I'd say a fish slap combo on turn one, it is a successful, I'd say 88% of the time.
Yeah.
Because your
I mean
opponent either blocks no stall or it just goes through for 400 damage.
hmm hmm
Bup.
And the mental damage. You
And
got
the
you got
the mental
full 4 scroll fish slapped turn
Yep.
one. You're like, okay.
Ooh, there's a big cancellation there for
Mm,
Marciniero. A weird juggling act going on. But the reason that we haven't said too much about the previous turn or two is that I think both players have fully realized what sort of this matchup is going to look like.
hmm
And we are not playing too many scrolls per turn. Duck Engine still has 24 scrolls. You start with 30, Chad. You start with 30 max. Now you could come all the way down to 21 for all of you, real sticklers out there. This tournament was for level 7 Titans with 21 to 30 scrolls.
That's a real streamlined deck.
Yeah, you'd have to be really happy with your
Yeah.
21 scrolls.
hmm
And there are a few builds. We've seen a few Titans, especially these very quick agility skies and things like that play with less than 30 scrolls. But for the most part, you need all 30 to kind of cover all your bases. Not as much in this format, but when things are a bit less known, you have to keep things in your deck
hmm
for niche situations like detoxify and things. There's the slow. And for now, all of these scrolls going to be costing, or all of the non-damage scrolls going to be costing half. Oh, here we go. Fancy a bite. Is it happening right now? No stall as well. Oh my God. Duck Engine. Beware.
Oh
Danger, danger,
man.
danger.
Oh,
Wow.
210 was the slap. And now both
Yeah.
players are separated by 7.
Now, Duck Engine very glad to have some defensive walls up last turn because they didn't take
Yes.
the actual damage from those scrolls, but the mana overflow cannot be blocked in any way. And so Duck Engine took a lick there at the end of turn that maybe they didn't see coming. However, Marciniero now 1 win condition shorter. Like it's kind of one of those things where if you don't get the job done with the fish slap combo,
Mm,
you are officially behind. Especially because living
12 on
fruit,
Marcenero.
that is well timed by Duck Engine. They know that
hmm
Marciniero is running out of things to do, so also running out of scrolls is a bad look. But the joke's on you going to hit at the end of the following turn. They won't have all of their remaining scrolls in hand, but they do have 5 in hand, 7 in the bag. Oof. Again, not that it can't be done, but Marciniero, oh, there's Rooted Resilience as well from Duck Engine. Did Marciniero fall into the trap? Oh, just for a dispel.
Oh, okay.
Okay, a little sidestep. Oh, and resolve. They saw it coming.
Oh, hey.
So did not waste any damage scrolls there on Duck Engine's Rooted Resilience. It is also noteworthy that Duck Engine now, on turn 2 of Rooted Resilience, cannot play any or will not deal any damage with their damage scrolls. So we'll probably see some more status effects or recuperation, sustain type things going on this turn. Marciniero with a little bit of a opening here. Ooh, Guarded Mind. Gonna debuff the Magicka. All right. Okay. Marciniero
Alchemist to
playing
stay
around well
healthy.
here.
Mm-hmm.
But again, so many more scrolls for Duck Engine. We also have not seen their Merlin scrolls quite yet. Again, no secret to the opponent. They're literally holding a giant fish, chat. This is I'm not giving anything away. Oh man, spiked shield, humongous damage on
Mm.
turn 1. Gets it in just before the Mirage, which was the whole point. It is sort of scary to go the rest of your turn with minus 30 of all your stats. But Duck Engine was pretty sure they weren't going to be taking anything too terribly heated that turn.
Yeah, you
And
want
now
every
we get
scroll, every damage scroll to count here, though, for Marcenero. The damage or the scroll counts are still in Duck Engine's favor, but man, zero Magicka or base defense, you gotta hit hard here for 306.
Yep. Oh, Fish Slap gets canceled.
Wow.
The residual cancel from the
Mm-hmm.
Mirage last turn. Oh, major recovery. Oh my, another Merlin.
Okay.
Is it going to pay for itself? It does
Oh,
deal
it does.
tons of damage.
130. Alchemist negated.
So that is, I mean, that puts Marciniero back in this thing. It's still an uphill battle since we know they've played a lot of their sort of win condition type scrolls. Trying to think what could be left in the tank for Marciniero. I mean, there's always those red scrolls anybody can use, like Earthquake Smash and Shrapnel and things like that. But I'm just not sure that they're in the deck. Here's All Out. Gonna get that attack first keyword down. Titan Bliss to keep Marciniero alive. Intimidate. Little status change. Little swapperoo. And there's the joke's on you. The
Mm-hmm.
scroll count will officially be much closer after this joke's on you goes through. Anything left in the hand after this turn will get tossed unless there's some sort of resolve. But I think both of these players have already played their resolve. Oh, the counter joke's on you.
Okay. It's no you the game.
Oh, that was, I mean, they had everything they needed. Duck Engine now protected for the rest of turn. Marciniero has to deal 216 this turn or the game will be over. They're officially in the hot seat. Nothing else matters except for that, really, in terms of the way this game can end. No stall gets played, does not matter.
No.
Hold the line gets played, which, I mean, in terms of losing to either scroll count or mana, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
No, we
there's
did see the
still
a restore. Joke's on you, got
still
peeled
alive.
away. Sorry, folks. I was counting my chickens before they hatched. But there's
Still got
woodwork for the
hit
true
with a
damage.
lot of overflow. Healing Nature gonna save you from
Oh, and
doom,
the
but
mana over.
more overflow.
Oh, they just couldn't spend it fast enough.
Ah,
Whew, what a match.
my
And
Duck
we
Engine.
see a round 1 victory there from Duck Engine.
Hmm.
Bataka gonna have to play Duck Engine again. Miyakuza gonna get to choose what to bring next. In this semifinal. Little semifinal action, and we are having some action, folks. These are great games so far. That was game one of semi two, I think. Game one of
Game
semi two.
one of semi two. Batak is up 1-0 over Miyakuza. We'll see what the answer is for Miyakuza as well. We know they have a decent lineup in
Yeah.
their side. We've got a Dusk Titan or the Poison as the option. Could also
Ah.
choose to run it back.
Aha, aha. We're getting these people in here while they're loading back up, chat. If you haven't taken a screenshot yet and said, hey, we're here, put that in the proofs and submissions category on the Discord. Get yourself a loot box or two. Open that loot box, get some titanium, weapons, etc. Ooh.
How are we
I
feeling?
want them
How,
to, I
how
want
how's
them.
our how's
What's
our
that?
Twitch feed going here,
Which is busted
folks?
for me, unfortunately.
Yeah,
However,
the
YouTube going
YouTube's
strong.
still there.
YouTube going strong. How many thumbs do we got? We got 6 thumbs ups right now. Thick, 6
Thick
likes.
thumbs.
6 thumbs up on the YouTubes. Get that up to 8, pretty please. We did it last week. I think frankly we could build on that.
I think that's easy.
Too easy. Players still getting set up. A challenge was sent but canceled prior to any matching happening. So I don't think any foul play happened there. What's the word? I mean, we saw last semi, right? What got sent in against Forest? It was Dusk got sent in against Forest, I think.
Yep, and then we ended with the Dawn Dusk.
Yeah. So in theory, by the numbers, folks, Dusk might have a good matchup here against Forest. But it's all player preference and about what lineup did they bring specifically. Again, I know for a fact both these players are very smart. Oh, it's going to be Poison
Oh,
into the
yes,
Forest.
interesting.
Epic spike shield. The spikes are so
They're
long on the Ender
so
spike
big.
shield. So silly. And for a shield that faces away for for the most of the battle, it's a shame that we don't get to see that. Maybe I'll switch over to Miyakuza's. There we go. Now I get to see all of those beautiful spikes in all of their beautiful, beautiful ways they are. An interesting lineup here for the for Toxina. We got Spike Shield with the Fuma. Main hand weapon. Jumping between my favorite team game and this stream. They're losing. Hey, we'll have you here anytime, Blastwitch. What is it? Rugby match or something? Ironclad, first scroll. That's big defensive numbers.
Huge boost to start.
Same with slow grow. Just some defense over time. A different DOT, folks. Knee of Justice. True coming at Toxina's way.
Right. Infected stab.
We see a
ticking it
weapon switch
on.
up from Duck Engine as well. Not that needs to be stated. Maybe this is a totally different deck from Duck Engine. Oh God, look at those numbers. Look at all that,
Ticking
all those
away,
red
ticking
statuses.
away.
Yeah. All of the poison and toxic online. Duck Engine though, for first to play in scroll slot 1. Do they think it's time for a detox, or are they going to wait a bit longer? We'll never know. We will know here in approximately 3 seconds when these scrolls get locked in.
Hopefully, at least.
That's true. That's true. There's a mana drain. Ooh, that's going to put Toxina down into the low double digits. Elemental Clash from the Stone Blade. The weapon switch looking pretty good so far for Duck Engine. There's Spinning Shield, but into the 50 defense of Duck Engine, it feels worse than it really was. Duck Engine seemingly playing an entirely different deck. I'm not sure that they did this much damage last game at all.
I don't think so.
But Toxina sort of in a cage right now. Their mana fairly low. They do have lots of poison sort of stacked over on the Duck Engine side. But without mana, you can't really play your scrolls. There's the dense defense from Duck Engine up to 80, but it doesn't matter when Toxic Waste is involved. The big hive dump.
95. Oak Strike. Oh my gosh, hits for 89.
For Oak Strike. Oh, there's a Dispel. That shrapnel might have killed. If the Dispel didn't go through there for Toxina, what's Duck Engine didn't play scroll slot 4. The dodge all for naught. Duck Engine, do they have 65 on base stats as a Forest Titan? I don't know. But they're definitely in 2 scroll range for 65. I mean, I guess things like Sonic Boom still hits for 65.
Sonic Boom still hits hard.
Duck Engine, what's the play? Earthquake Smash might even get there on base stats. Not certain. Let's see. Elemental Slash. Not quite enough. 59.
Holds on with 6.
Riposte. Interesting play. They thought they maybe were going to get a duck out of it. Batak duck. A dodge. Refined poison. Long hit, though. Coming in as a closer. Duck Engine.
Do it. That's it. Duck Engine.
Duck Engine. With the deck switcheroo. Miyakuza down 0-2 to Batak, the official duck.
The official duck.
And now we are going to see
predicament.
Miyakuza's final Titan up against one of the 2 varieties of Duck Engine that we've seen. Duck Engine playing 2 very different play styles there in game 1 and game 2. Is it going to be the Stally Forest, or is it going to be the defensive buff Nature's Boon Forest? Or will we see a totally different forest? We will have to see the same Titan, but they could change decks and weaponry and scrolls and stats, I think, in the middle of this series. Whew. Chat, what's the play here? What is the play? You're down 0-2. This is match point. One of these players going to grand finals. One of them going to be done for the day. Going to have to take their titanium winnings and go lick their wounds somewhere else for a bit. Let's see how many thumbs up we've got on YouTubes here. YouTubes! Did we get to 8? We got to 6. We're still at 6.
We're still at 6.
Still at 6. Unlucky. All right, here we go. Players are matching up. My hair is going crazy.
It's getting warmer here.
It's supposed to be so nice here today.
It's pretty nice here in Chicago, gotta say.
Oh my goodness. Remember that time I said we might even see a 3rd iteration of the Batak Duck Engine? And now we see the Shield Oaken Shield combo. An interesting play, because usually when you're going all out shield, you usually go shield and spike shield. But I think Duck Engine well aware that they're going to need the Oaken Shield instead. Pedal to the metal. Let's see what happens. That's what I'm talking about. All gas, no brakes. Get crazy.
Let's go.
We see a Dusk Titan Shaman from Miyakuza with that epic mallet and the Bad Eye weapon. Or sorry, Bad Eye, is that what it's called? Which is going to act similarly to the Mad Mirror.
Yes.
As it peels away stats, but it also does damage using the Magicka modifier. So, well, it's not going to deal any damage after the Rude Resilience of Duck Engine. All of these scrolls going through for nothing, which is a real shame because that
Mm,
was 70 true damage from Shaman.
hmm
Oh my god, that would have been another 70
Okay,
true
that would
damage
have
from
been
Broken Shriek.
huge.
It looks to me like Shaman played this first turn thinking full well they were playing against the previous iteration of Duck Engine with those
Mm,
defensive buffs. But man, the rooted resilience saving Duck Engine approximately 180 damage last turn.
yeah, that was a big opening salvo from Shaman that just hit air, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, the only redeeming quality is that they only paid 15 for that first
Right,
70 true damage.
right.
Oh, here comes some big ones. Resistance check. Gonna get that defensive flip flop. Shadow Shriek. More true damage, but an interesting time. Loveless Lunge. But again, the defense so high for Duck Engine. All of this life steal sort of not knocking like it could. And a plus 100. Duck Engine sitting fine as a dime currently. All things going their way, at least for now. Again, it boils down to that rooted resilience on turn one, just deflating the mana bar of Shaman and the emotional damage for sure. But Shaman, I would say, in terms of the best matchup wise, not, I mean, all things aside of how the match has gone so
Hmm
far, Shaman is really set up for success in this matchup. Oh my God. Shield dash. Oh, and there's the blood magic.
Blood
Oh, it only had
magic.
to pay
Yep.
50 for it thanks to the
Interesting.
Shadow Veil
Yes.
keyword.
Yes.
So again, things are they're not looking grim for Shaman, but the things that have happened thus far could have been much better for them. That 26 agility from Duck Engine giving them sort of the obviously the first say in what's going on here. There's Intimidate to keep the Magicka number down for Shaman. Since their main hand weapon, their offhand weapon, and most of those lifesteal scrolls dependent on Magicka number. Distortion jab, true damage. Mana Berry, now get the Nature's Boon popping for Duck
Mm.
Engine. Oh, straight into the whacking therapy. But Shaman
And
saw it coming.
then, yep, major recovery to stay nice and healthy back into the green.
Overflow from Duck Engine.
Mm.
I think it's okay. We know at least, well, we have no way of knowing which deck Duck Engine's playing. I imagine this is the game two deck, since the weapons are much more similar to game two than in game one. But singular scrolls could have been changed. All that to say, they have some very expensive scrolls like Hold the Line for 60. Oh man, and there's Steel, which still does not get their attack or magicka out of the hole. Ooh, for 0 damage. That was the
Yeah, clear
other
eye hits for
offhand scroll.
nothing. Hmm
Screech as well. Still going to get the drained keyword applied, which is maybe more important than the damage on Screech specifically. And now, for the first time in the match, Shaman gets to play scroll slot 1 first.
Mm.
What do they choose as their victory lap here? Again, Duck Engine on match point right now.
Hmm
It's 1,000 punches.
Get
Says,
some
listen, I'm
damage
going to
in.
take it while I can get it. And there's
Yep.
Guarded Mind. Again, minus 30 Magicka. And Shaman just being neutered right now in terms of damage output.
Ooh, dense defense again, doubling to 60. Rejection hits for just a touch.
And
More,
the
more
Oaken Shield.
defense. Oh my lord.
And the Oaken Shield. I think this was a guess at
Hmm
I think Oaken Shield is a direct response to the mallet play. I mean, they didn't know it was coming, but it was a darn good guess from Batak. Um, saw the mallet coming, said, I'm going to need these extra defensive scrolls. All that Oaken Shield does is add defense. So
Mhm.
it's not necessarily a big brain play from me to know that, but big brain play from Duck Engine, of course, to play it. Oh, Bulwark's blessed. We are overflowing with damage. Are we going to see the Nature's Boon? Oh, we tried to, but it got canceled.
Tried.
And now all these, since Nature's Boon had not been activated, 1,000 Punches would have done so much more damage. Folks, we are seeing a crazy comeback here. I mean, Shaman would have been dead if Nature's Boon went through on Scroll Slot 2, but now the plot thickens and Duck Engine going to
Earthquake
get their speed
smash.
back. Not this
Oh,
turn.
not this
Not this
turn.
turn.
No. Shaman here still has
Oh,
opportunity. Plenty of
everything
mana.
seemingly went the wrong way for Shaman, but now they're one scroll away from taking a game.
Can they do 47 to 30 defense on Duck Engine?
No Magicka. What's in the hand, Shaman? What you got for us? Oh, Defy Logic.
Oh, the hammer
Toss the
hits.
hammer. It's over.
450. And there it is.
Miyakuza clapping back, getting a game
Hmm.
back from Batak. It's 1-2. Miyakuza 1, Batak 2. Miyakuza must play Dusk this next game.
Stays
Must play Dusk.
alive.
Now, can switch practically everything else they want to, but must play Dusk. Holy cow. I mean, that's. Shaman essentially played that entire match with zero Magicka. I
Nothing.
don't know how they did enough
Nothing.
damage. I mean, Agony.
Literally
We saw
nothing.
the we saw Agony come in for a big 95, but
Yes.
I think it was just the constant barrage. It must have been. I mean, the mallet obviously helps. Even if that damage gets neutered, you still peel away 50 defense, and the other scroll I think is minus 30 defense. But it was seemingly all going the way of the Duck Engine. We're gonna at least get to see another Titan from Batak, who's still on tournament point.
Yes. Miyakuza is not out of the hot seat yet. They still need to crawl back with two more victories in a row here to win, truly holding this hill, as it were.
Yeah. Game number 4
For
of semifinal number 2.
mhm.
Shout out to the YouTube chat. It seems to be the one going strong currently. Oh yeah, we need to there we go. There we go. We're trying to get matched up here. Again, lots of counterplay happens in between rounds here, so matching takes a little bit longer than other types of tournaments. Speaking of other types of tournaments, chat, next weekend, a 2-day affair. Saturday and Sunday, the season championship, 4,000 US dollar prize pool next weekend. Gonna get divvied up among all of these finalists. 32 players gonna start the weekend. We're gonna whittle it down to one. That one player, number one, the champion next weekend will
Number
take home
one.
1,000 US dollars. 1,000 US dollars is a crazy singular prize. That is a great weekend's worth of work right there.
I
Now
would
that
say
is
so.
100% undermining all of the work they've done to get there, but I'm saying I think when that check hits the account, you're like, I am the champion. I am the champion. We've got Sky versus Dusk. Interesting matchup. Adrenaline
Okay,
Rush is
Quacky
going to
Sky
make,
comes out.
yeah, Quacky Sky, I mean, seemingly is an
Mm-hmm.
agility based Sky with the second wind offhand and the Fuma It really is going to come down to who can do it faster. Can Quacky
Mhm.
Sky establish the damage output first, or can Shaman establish the healing cycle first?
Yes.
As it stands right this very second, with 2 stacks of the drained keyword already applied on Quacky Sky, Shaman is is doing their job perfectly thus far. Quacky Sky, though, with 39 agility, we've seen the damage output absolutely ramp up into
Right.
astronomical numbers. Speaking of, Wind Call for up to 64.
Mhm.
Mystic Ritual going to get the Magicka number up for Shaman because that life steal is going to be absolutely critical here in a minute.
Yeah.
Rejection to get how much back? 51.
Almost all
Just to
of that
take
long shot
103.
damage. Yep. 103.
Oh my God.
Explode.
Oh, one of the best animations in the game. We don't get to see that one all that often.
Man.
Huge.
Oh
And
my
blood
gosh.
magic on
And
the
pays for
same
blood magic.
turn.
Goodness.
Shaman knows they
Well,
have to play this in a very protective way. Agility at 74 for Quacky Sky. You've got to know that the craziness is going to get unloaded. It comes down to, is there going to be any sort of dodge attempt by Shaman, or are they just going to kind of heal their way out of this?
oh,
And
what's
as
the
the scrolls
play?
get locked, there's the steal. Even more
Oh,
agility
more
for
agility.
Quacky
Give me
Sky.
more, please. More.
Shatter Shriek. Oh, as to prepare for having less than half their health. Shaman has the Shadow Veil applied if their health goes down below half here. And it will.
Wait till that star
Hurricane.
hits. Hurricane hits for triple
Humongous.
digits. Yep. Big smacky there. Mutual Torment hits for
Oh.
70. Quacky Sky in the red. Cheese
Double digits now
Strike.
for Shaman.
Oh, 1,000
1,000
punches. Is it
punches for
enough? Is that going to
exactly,
seal it?
exactly
59.
59.
Enough. Oh my goodness.
That was
Shaman. Shaman.
Miyakuza played that. I mean, and Drew
Yes.
absolutely flawlessly that game with the explode
Perfect.
and the blood magic.
Oh
Oh,
my
and the
lord.
double drained on turn one. I don't want to understate it. They had an assignment and they understood the assignment. Get drained,
Mm-hmm.
established, keep
Mm-hmm.
yourself healthy
Mm-hmm.
because Hurricane just hit for 186 or something crazy. Folks, we're going to game
Two
five again. We're
two
going to game
triple
five
digit
again.
hits. Goodness. All right. Shaman, can you do this? Can Miyakuza hold on? Do we get the true hold of the hill? Who's going to move on to grands here? Oh, and I believe Batak has decided that the answer should be a ditto.
Is the ditto, and they get to kind of, I mean, they hand selected this weapon outfit here. I don't know that Shaman would have changed theirs. I don't know. I feel like if you're playing the Dusk Ditto, you kind of go lifesteal versus lifesteal. And right now,
Yes.
Duck Engine has the better, at least more consistent lifesteal setup with
Right.
that sword and bad eye. But I mean, explode. The I don't even know what the tomahawk is called, but the tomahawk weapon over here for Shaman is similar in the way that it works. But I think that
Yes.
I would say the sort of meta decision might have been the sword as the main hand weapon. Clear eye. It's going to peel away all stats for Shaman, and now we're going to see clear eye in the other direction. What a ditto. Intimidate. Now that's another debuffing scroll. Duck Engine trying to grab just even. Oh, okay. All right. Now building upon this edge, going to get their Magicka number up while keeping Shamans down. Dusk is so. Oh, there we go. Explode.
There's the
Again, a
explode.
humongous
Yeah.
lifesteal scroll potentially, but on zero Magicka, not they wanted to out of that.
I mean, yes. In the lead, Engine V, that agility even have been on both ends.
And in direct comparison, Shaman has already used one of their the lifesteal scroll on their main hand
Yeah,
weapon, and we've not seen that same thing be played from Duck Engine yet.
yeah.
There's Steel. Again, a blanket stat
What
debuff.
stats left?
And gets theirs after having healed away. Okay, as I said, blanket
Mm-hmm.
debuff again. Hex of Dust. Then Thousand Punches on no stat. Shaman does not care. Find the finish line is their motto currently. There's Alchemist from Duck Engine, gonna pull them back
Mm-hmm.
up. Oh, Blood
Oh,
Magic as
blood
well from
magic from
Shaman.
Shaman. Shaman in control still.
Yes. No stats back to base just yet. We've seen a constant debuff for both players. What's it gonna be? Wicked Eye. Wicked Eye again. Damage via Magicka number. There's Heartbreak in the other direction. No trained keyword before that was oh no, Mutual Torment.
Mm.
Things are going to get pretty darn similar here in just a second. Meditate to keep the mana bar up. The Screech to establish that drained keyword.
Hex Dusk.
They're just trading away. Fruit's Fury,
Mm-hmm.
the other lifesteal scroll, and another sick animation. Oh my, Duck Engine down to 44.
Ooh.
Does resolve first, but
And
this is an
has
absolute teeter-totter here of this matchup.
I can't believe Shaman's still been able to be in control with no stats.
Which is kind of crazy because we saw them do that last match.
Mm-hmm.
And so then to think like for Duck Engine to come through and say, I'm just going to debuff you the whole game. He's like, I've already done that once.
Yeah,
I've already played through that once.
I've lived here.
We take those. Duck Engine, what's the play? It's going to be Heartbreak. Has to pay a little bit of health, but going to get much more back. Mana drain. Uh-oh. Putting on the handcuffs. Duck Engine
Oh, okay.
goes into the
Bloodlust still
negatives for
comes
health.
through.
Humongous.
Heals back. Huge
The
heal for
teeter.
93.
The
Broken
teeter. Shatter
Shriek.
Shriek.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Shaman, what is
gosh. What's the
Mutual
heal?
Torment
Mutual Torment 2. Shaman
for
at 49.
70?
70 hits. Shaman, what the heck?
They congratulations, GG's to Miyakuza, who gets the reverse
Jeez.
3.
The reverse 3, King of the Hill holdover.
Oh my
Miyakuza, well
goodness.
played. That was just a crazy back and forth for the last 3
I
turns.
just it all makes it's making more sense to me. I was talking a little bit and throwing a little bit of shade about the sword versus the tomahawk play, but
Yeah.
the sword, the tomahawk just deals more base damage, but you have to pay for it. However, that's not a
Mhm.
big deal for Dusk Titans who aren't always starved for mana. So
Right.
it kind of makes sense. You say, all right, I'm going to go for the biggest lifesteal, value when mana is not an issue. Big brain play. I mean, excellent play all around from both players. Holy cannoli. That was crazy. And our grand finals are set, people. Grand finals are
They're
set.
set. We're
We've
gonna
got,
see.
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Miyakuza returning here. We just saw take that victory here and qualify for grands in what an incredible fashion. They will be facing off against Banu with their lineup. We'll see. We shall see who comes out on top, who's going to get a big load of titanium here
Yeah.
at the end of this last chance qualifier. Banu with the Dusk Forest Poison lineup, and then Miyakuza with the Dusk Forest Poison lineup.
You don't say.
So
You
we'll be
don't say.
Interesting. Like you've been saying, Ross, right? This first kickoff, who you send out first really does set the stage. And with our opponents having the exact element lineup,
Yeah.
we'll see how it goes.
We saw Miyakuza play Forest first in their semi. Who did Banu play first? I think we had Dusk Ditto, I feel like.
It
No, it
was
was
a
Poison Ditto. It's
Poison
Poison Ditto.
Ditto to kick off. Yes.
So Banu played Poison first in their semi, and Miyakuza played
Lost.
Forest
Yes.
first. Because we had the old Forest Ditto where Duck Engine went crazy. Holy cannoli. But yeah, having the same lineup is extra rock, paper, scissory. I think from what we've seen so far, we've seen that Dusk is beating Forest, but Forest is usually beating like Forest beats Sky or any attacking thing. But Forest also, if it does the Nature's Boon, big booty defense slaps, they beat Poison. So kind of wild to think about all of the options. We have not necessarily seen we haven't seen Miyakuza play their Forest more than once, so we don't know how many different
Yes.
builds they have,
If
or
there are
if they are
options.
quite as flexible as some other Forests we've seen, but we're going to find out soon. It's just part of the big puzzle. Part of the big puzzle. Crazy sets so far today, which makes sense that these players are the top of the class.
Absolutely.
They've all qualified for the season championship next weekend. They're all going to be getting, just prepared in every way for that $4,000 prize pool. Again, find us on socials, people. Instagram at Reign of Titans GG, at Reign of Titans Tails, at Reign of Titans IN, at Reign of Titans BR, and at Reign of Titans Esports, which I imagine is going to be getting a lot of action here in the next 2 weeks. Like we said, when the esports roadmap, the 2026 roadmap, and whatever this massive announcement is that Ads has been
might be
covering. Oh my God, here it is. Grand Finals. Miyakuza versus Banu in the Poison Ditto. Lulu versus Toxina. From what we saw, from what we saw, Toxina is a Hive-centric, not really looking for any other shenanigans other than get a massive chunk of damage via Hive and then just beat you to a pulp with the Fuma and the offhand shield. Lulu looking to have maybe slightly different plans in terms of their aggressive meter. More defensive, I would imagine. Look at that 1 point of agility. We love to see that nugget. We love to see it.
Just one.
Which is also kind of funny because that 1 point of attack means literally nothing in this matchup. But the 1 point of agility means almost everything.
Yes.
Oh, man. Here we go. Off to the races. Toxina versus Lulu. Lulu put up a defensive wall and then just happy to just take it on the chin. Even the spiked shield scroll just did not do nearly what it could have.
62 defense right out the gate.
Yeah.
Hard to break through.
That's called setting a precedent right there, Chad. You just say, I'm going to be here for a while. I'm here to sit around. I'm here to endure your worst. However, we all know that defensive number means nothing against the Hive keyword. Hive can still hit for multiple hundred damage. and
Hmm.
the end of turn damage. Those ticks really add up. And again, defensive stat means nothing against them. Does not prevent them in any way. There's another big spinning shield, but only to deal 45 damage is sort of crazy. But this was the Toxina that we saw in the semis. They're here to deal damage. They're here to pump that hive keyword. It's all going to come down to when do they choose to, or when do they draw? More importantly, when does it happen? Does it happen before a detoxify or after a detoxify?
Ooh,
Well, it's going to be after, folks.
most certainly have to be after.
But here, right back on the horse, Toxina applying the minus 15 for 3 turns via Bug Sting. Now we got Infected Stab, like just layering it on turn after
Oh,
turn.
geez.
Poison
Acid
Gas,
rain.
even. Oh my goodness. How many detoxes do you have, Lulu? Because that's big numbers. That's even, I
Yes.
cannot believe, if you were to tell me, hey, in this current game state right now, look at this current game state. Did Lulu play a detoxify last turn? My answer 90% of the time would be heck no, because how
No.
in the hay did there get reapplied this much? But that is exactly what happened. They peeled them all off, and then it instantly got put on twofold. What's the play? Toxina. No, sorry, Lulu going to resolve first. It's joke's on you. Not
Okay.
going to protect them from this bomb, though.
Not from the waste
Oh,
dump.
170.
170. Lulu at 131. Uh, Feeling it for
And there's
sure
more end
here.
of turn
Oh
damage. They're
my
not done
gosh.
yet, folks.
Nope.
Creepy
Chomp.
crawlers
Creepy
and
crawlers
chomp
more.
chomp.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Toxina doing what it does best, just putting their opponent in such a deficit. But if Lulu can escape this, even narrowly escape this, their end game plan is so good as compared to Toxina's in game plan. So it's just about, can Toxina finish this before it gets to that sort of teetering point of no return? Oh, got a little
Oh,
disconnect here. We'll
interesting.
see. Oh, all right. We're back. And we're back.
And the software works. The game
Yep.
works.
Game works. Game doing game things. Reconnecting opponents who get disconnected. Oh, it's Honey Pot. Lulu, I hope you have big plans here, friend. Run for
Yep.
cover. Because, if it blocks even one fish slap. Oh, no. And now it comes down to,
Oh, the
what does
bite.
Toxina
Hmm.
spend? Oh, no. Terrible time for a mana drain. Terrible time for a mana drain. They
Oh,
might explode here,
no.
but I don't think it's going to kill them. There's the slow scroll. How much damage is it? No, because they paid enough during that
Yes.
turn. The fish
Yes.
slap fizzles. And Lulu, I think, I don't know. I can't say anything like, I think that was their push, but Toxina played all the right scrolls there, especially that major recovery was super clutch in getting their mana bar down under the mana overflow levels. Wind God Star, about half of Lulu's health. Run for cover. It's going to get one attack. Oh, throwing knife. Not going to close it out.
Okay.
Toxina still in the driver's seat here. Oh, and even more end of turn
More.
damage.
There's
What is
more.
happening? Lulu stabbing into the dark with the fish, but it's the swarm attack
The swarm.
for 135 plus base damage. Toxina takes game 1 of grand finals.
Hmm.
Well played. That was, I mean, it's Miyakuza. That's the third match in a row where the opponent did everything that they could
Yep.
to sort of thwart the game plan, right? We saw Magica being at 0 for both of those Dusk matches, to end semis. And then we see
Hmm.
this one where, again, everything in Banu's power was done to not die. Just stay alive, just stay alive, just stay
Yep.
alive. But that end of turn, even the Detoxify gets played at a perfect time. It just gets reapplied again, though. Wild
Yeah.
times.
Getting a detoxify and then stacking up what 140
Yes, swarm
End
damage
of
again, or
turn, swarm
hive
damage,
damage
like
again.
the hive damage built up again immediately the
Oh
same
man.
turn. Astronomical.
Yep. Well played by both players. An obvious sort of great draw from Miyakuza, of course, but again, the knowledge of sort of playing through the one scroll that you know will bring you down is crazy to me. All right, loaded up. So Toxina must play again in game two, and
Hmm.
we're gonna see Ertoto the Forest get played in as the game two token Titan for Banu, both playing with the Merlin main hand weapon. So this is a switch up for Toxina.
Oh, yes. Merlin and Fruit Wall on both ends here. Very interesting.
Shaping up to be a totally different style of battle for Toxina. We saw Spiked Shield for pure damage output last game, replaced
Hmm.
by Fruit Wall, which is a purely defensive chess piece. Oh, joke's on you
Opener.
again on turn one is so
Opener.
disruptive. It's so crazy. Do they find the restore or do they just take it on the chin? That's sort of the question. Just not a whole lot of wiggle room. Toxina at 62 defense is ready just to kind of take some. Oh my God. And then the natural might gets
Okay.
played. He
All
says, I
right.
don't care about anything you play.
Hmm.
In terms of damage, now Toxina has other ways, right? We've seen them stack that poison damage, which will still go through. Oh my. Fancy a Bite will still have effect, even though it doesn't deal damage.
Hmm.
Same with Honey Pot.
Oh,
Danger,
yeah.
danger.
These MP, these mana bars filling up.
Oh, okay. Gets a little damage
Okay.
out of
All
it.
right. All right. Yeah. Just a touch.
In terms of getting that much damage or throwing it all away from Jokes on You, I think you take the damage every time. Or Toto gets a free full mana bar. Pretty rad. But Ertoto definitely in the driver's seat for the foreseeable future. I mean, full mana bar, you have to spend 80 of it at least. Living Fruit. Oh my, another
Mm.
Jokes on You back to back. It's crazy. Oh no. Toxina just at this point getting told what to do. It's sort of how this match is going.
Yeah. Oh, and lethargy damage from Toxina.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that this turn because, Jokes
Hmm.
on You effect. Bold move. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now that the scrolls are locked, if you guys were watching
Hmm.
Toxina's perspective, they bold move that they burned a scroll that turn. Usually, when Jokes on
Hmm.
You is active, you don't want just a random scroll to hit your hand.
Yeah.
Um, but bold move to go for it. They're looking for things very specifically, maybe a restore scroll, so they don't have to pitch any scrolls, but didn't find it. There's more mana overflow thanks to the
Yeah.
no
From the no
stall.
stall. That's going to hit for about, what was that, 90?
Toxina's Fish Slap combo got broken up, but they really did make the most out of it.
Yep. Yep.
Really did make the most out of it. Got damage out of both turns that kind of got thwarted.
Yeah.
But
Not
again,
huge damage swings, but pretty
yeah,
much like pretty much another end of turn.
exactly. However, giving a full mana bar to Urchocho, I mean, they just have so many more scrolls though. Toxina, now it's time playing some Deadly Gas. Urtoto playing some healing that turn as to not be in a big hole. In fact, 354, still very healthy.
Hmm.
Magica stat is buffed here for Toxina, but not super pivotal in terms of damage output for Poison Titans. And in fact, no damage will be dealt to Urtoto this turn from Direct Scrolls.
Mm-hmm.
Living Wood's an interesting pick here since they're already protected, but maybe they're going to use some Nature's Boon craziness here.
Okay, no
Negative.
damage from the fish
Oh
stab.
my!
And then
There's another
okay, there's a big mana overflow. Okay.
another big overflow. Like
I
Toxina is playing this crazily. They all three of their broken fish slap combo pieces end up dealing way more overflow damage than they would have as damage scrolls. Toto, though, I'm
interesting.
sure they've got a
Really.
plan.
Oh, temporal shift from the cheat here.
All right. No damage going to be dealt to Toto this turn. Fancy a bite. This could get a little sketchy for Toxina depending on what else gets played. Oh, the Disrupt is going to save.
Okay. Fish stab.
Imagine there's a
Gets
no stall
stopped
in scroll slot
too.
4. We can only imagine it's there. Yes. No damage to be
Yes.
dealt, but still going to get the effect. How much is it going to deal? Oh,
Oh, okay,
140.
140. Toxina can afford that health loss there.
Hmm. We see Mana Echo is active for Urtoto. That means their non-damage scrolls going to cost half health. Crazy. Toxina with enough defense to just sort of sit, and the scroll totals are only one different. There's Hold the
Mm-hmm.
Line, more non-damage scrolls. Jungle Block. Drink Acid
Drink
is up and
acid.
away.
Big heal. Big heal for Toxina.
Toxina maxes out their mana bar. Also gets some health there at the end of turn. Urtoto seemingly in a similar spot, but I just have to believe that their in-game play is I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. What's it gonna be? Urtoto with run for cover is going to be first scroll. First scroll from Toxina is run for
Run
cover.
for cover.
That checks out. Major
Mm-hmm.
recovery for Urtoto. Then Dexterous Hands.
Wow.
Interesting play here. Getting that mana echo for 2 turns. So, what kind of discounts, what kind of discounts we playing with here? We know they want to play, they're not trying to deal 400 damage in the next 6 scrolls. Toxina is on their final hand of cards, scrolls, thanks to the Dexterous Hands using that open palms keyword. Weird ending here. And this is what happens when Joke's on You gets played on turn 1, is that we don't see it played on the final 2 turns of the match.
Right, right.
It's really only played, I mean, it gets played in the middle somewhere sometimes, but the most disruptive times to play it is maybe in the mid at the beginning or at the end of the match.
5 scrolls apiece here as we enter the end game. Urtoto
Hmm.
below half health. Toxina still happy. That inject venom on that last turn getting stuffed out might be enough to tip the scales, but I don't know. Now we're holding the line.
Oh, body
Body
slam. I I don't see I don't see anything. I don't see
Okay.
anything. I don't see anything. This just in.
Ross sees nothing.
How does this end? That's the question. I mean, does it actually come down to mana overflows and who's got more health, et cetera, who can spend mana and who can't? Because I think all the shenanigans are gone.
I don't think there's anything else fancy that can be done. Toxina already
And
takes right
yeah.
there.
So it's has more mana to be. A 70 mana resolve is pretty good for Urtoto, considering they need to
Ooh,
spend as much as possible to not take as much mana overflow. What's it going to be, Toxina? Oof. But they have more health. Toxina has no scrolls though. Cannot play a scroll, which means
yeah,
they're just going to take this. I think it's 240 is max. No, 80 times 3. Yeah, 240 I think is max overflow. No, 160. Pardon me. Sorry,
160
it's 2
gets
points.
hit.
2 points, 2 health points per mana point.
Hmm.
I think for a while there it was 3. Am I dreaming, chat?
I mean, we were seeing like 450s and like
That's
things
true.
like,
That's true.
yeah,
So is this going to come to a draw?
lethargy from
Lethargy,
both
lethargy, and dead from
and
mana
dead
overflow.
and dead.
Well
Uh,
then,
first player to have totals. Oh,
draw.
nope, just a straight draw.
Okay.
Just a straight mana overflow draw. In
Well played.
grands.
Well played. That's right. This is what Grand Finals is all about. I imagine we just have straight up run back. Um,
I think mods will take care of communicating next steps to players, but I would believe so of just a straight run back.
yep. I'm going to head to the bathroom just for a second before the potential replay, but I'll be back in a second.
No dreaming, it's more like a nightmare. I mean, a little bit, yes. Some wacky interactions during that last match. We shall see. Still quite impressive what Miyakuza has been able to accomplish here so far. But again, going toe to toe, one of the first, we haven't seen too many full true draws on stream here during Titan tournament action. So at least hitting some milestones there. We're going to get those players matched up for the straight run back. As it appears, we've got once again Toxina and Urtoto facing off here. What's it going to be? Are we going to get fish slaps off out the gate? Are we going to get jokes on you opening up? Or are we going to get, is Toxina going to be able to actually pull some stuff off here? Is Toxina going to be able to build up some true hive damage loadouts? Or is Urtoto going to be able to stonewall out and get back to their roots as it goes? We'll see. First hands going out.
Right. Looks like a straight up run back.
Yes.
We see a Toxina weapon swap. We're not playing Merlin versus Merlin. Interwesting. No dreaming. It's more like a nightmare.
Yeah.
I think it was crazy that match because so much went sort of wrong for both players.
But sort of wrong, sort
Right,
of right, like not all wrong, like
exactly.
2/3 wrong.
Like nothing was ideal for either player.
Hmm.
And it just all shook out. Like draw is the literal word for that, right? Like it was the way it was. There is a little run for cover, but joke's on you already played from the living fruit riposte. Again, everybody playing just every scroll. Oh my, oh my! Make it
Okay,
rain,
toxic
toxic waste.
waste
I mean, this
popped
is the
off.
Toxina that we've saw in the semis of just
Hmm.
apply pressure, apply pressure, apply pressure. But against a forest, you just have to be so careful that you don't get. I mean, Hive doesn't care about your rooted resilience, which is,
No. Hive will
but
stomp
those
through
spike
whatever
shield
it needs.
scrolls and the trying to close things out because we know Toxina needs those direct damage scrolls to sort of close the game, especially when Urtoto has so much healing. It's going to be a crazy amount of required damage. Oof, oof. He says, "I don't care about your nature's healing plus 30. I'm just going to apply so much
Hmm.
toxic and poison. I'm a stall hater. Valid style for me. It's boring. Yeah, Blast Witch. I mean, it's healthy for the game that it exists, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
And I mean, we watched two best of five already. Oh my, swarm attack
Okay,
for
opening
big
things
damage.
up.
There's the cleansing, but it's too late, friend.
Hmm.
And now the beatdown. I mean, the door is open. The door is open. Toxino sees blood in the water.
Oh man, deadly gas as well, tacking
Oh
things
my
on
gosh.
here.
After the detox,
Hmm. Hmm.
blood in the water. Toxina knows this is game time. Urtoto, I imagine, is scrambling to find their heals or their dodges, and they find one.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry. That was Toxina with the dodge. No, it wasn't. I lied. Big
That
lies.
was a run for cover off from Urtoto. Quick
There we go.
stab gets cut off.
Oh, they find the
Resolve
second
now.
detox. Crazy draw.
Ooh,
Poisonous gas though. Hold
still gonna
my
tack it on.
poison. Yeah, I mean, like I said, blood in the water. Blood in the water. Toxina is ready. I'd say if
74.
the agilities were different, Toxina would have
Hmm.
wrapped this up last turn. I mean, it's
Absolutely.
wild how understated maybe that agility difference is. Oh my goodness. Let the games begin. There's the dodge. We kind of assumed a dodge was coming. The question is, are there more dodges coming this turn?
Hmm.
Mana drain gets eaten. Was
Ooh,
Toxina
big.
counting on that? Toxic Rain might put them in the kill zone anyway.
Mm. Timber's gonna do some damage, but Urtoto is really teetering on the edge
Oh
here.
my gosh, it's
Quick
over.
jab.
It's over. Damage is done. Curtains.
DOT. Look at
Toxina
that.
pulled a fast one.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. He said, "You want to play slow? I'm going to bring my super aggro hive." Holy cow.
Good
What
luck.
a. It's rough on the transmission to go straight from reverse into third, okay? But that's what we just did. That's what we just did. And Miyakuza is up 2-0, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 2-0 here in grand finals. Miyakuza up
Wow.
2 to Banu's 0 after that
Yep.
run back there.
And Banu has to, Miyakuza has to continue playing Toxina, the Poison Titan. However, we have seen this Poison Titan be pretty flexible in terms of long game versus short, aggro versus defensive. But it really comes down to what is their best guess at what Banu is going to bring to the table. It's going to be Dusk. And this is
All
going, in
right.
my opinion, this is going to be a certified foot race
Yes, get him,
between
Tiger.
setting up the life steal of Get 'em Tiger and Toxina finding the big boom.
Hmm.
Also, how many detoxes are in this dust deck? I
Right.
mean,
That is
but even with
also,
two, we saw Banu have two in the forest
yes.
deck, and it still wasn't enough.
This is really high level play, right? Knowing that your poison build is hive strong, but
Mm-hmm.
those scroll slot selections are so, so important. Just the basic fundamental of where you're playing those things and when you think you're gonna have your opponent clear off that end of turn damage has been huge for Tuxina's success so far.
Yep, and all of this stat shenanigans does not really
Hmm.
matter for Toxina, except for they do rely on some of that direct damage to go through, but
Yes.
Get 'em Tiger needs every stat possible to
Yes.
keep their life steal at ideal circumstances. So, a scroll like Steel, very good. Obviously, they're carrying the
Mhm.
Mad Mirror on their offhand, which is a really good sort of give and take type scrolls. And we see two applications of the drained keyword already on Toxina. There's a Bloom Guard.
Oh,
Interesting play.
interesting.
I mean, again, we know that direct damage is coming. It just was whether it was this turn or not. There's Steel
M-
defense too.
more.
Interesting timing. I mean, Toxina, I think, getting the better of this turn. Oh, there's end of turn. It does not care about defense, but that makes sense.
Hmm.
Buff your defense
Hmm.
twice and play Blood Magic makes sense.
Deadly
But in
gas is so
terms
big.
in terms of sort of oh my, all of the tick tick
Yep.
tick.
Yep. Yep.
But in terms of like the actuality of getting defense, Get 'em Tiger did not need all of that. Toxina is a fairly straightforward playing I'll get you at the end of the turn type, you know. Oh man. Purification. That you're gonna need a few more of those, Get 'em Tiger. Because here comes the
Just a
coat weapon.
touch.
Necromancy for big life steal. 60 damage, quick jab, more end of turn damage, powerful whack. There's those main hand scrolls going
Hmm.
crazy for Get 'em Tiger.
Skull
Spinning shield in
staff.
return. Oof,
Okay.
vampiric
What's the
into
heal
zero
back?
defense. Only 17, no drained on the other
Okay.
side. Oof, a little
Okay.
crazy. I mean, we expected Get 'em Tiger to swing back at some point, right? Like
Hmm. Hmm.
that was the sort of the put the pressure on turn, but I don't think they're out of the hot water yet. I mean, they're going to lose 45 for the next two turns, plus whatever happens this turn. They've already played one detox. The ball is in Get 'em Tigers court to keep the life steal going. Oh, there's the detox.
The
Run
resolve
for cover.
clears
Okay.
everything. Okay.
Interesting play. Oh, not going to get the steal this time,
Mm.
which
Pretty
again
big
doesn't
stop for
really,
Toxina there.
yeah, doesn't really matter for Toxina, but Get 'em Tiger does not get the buff stats
Yes.
for all of these life
Yes.
steals, which is,
Hmm.
oh my, there's a big swarm attack.
Big swarm for over 100 at least, and now health lead back in Toxina's hands.
Yes,
So back and
wild,
forth here.
wild ending. A race, like I said, foot race here to
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
end. Get 'em Tigers really only like, I don't know, one or two heals away from kind of being out of the danger zone. But oh, broken shriek. They might just try to close it out. Toxina for 42. Everybody's in double digits. It's a party now, folks. Agony. The
Oh
big buff.
my.
Oh my gosh. The
95.
gamble. The gamble was so wild there. Imagine Get 'em Tiger could have easily killed themselves with that agony scroll.
Hmm.
Oh
Shadow Veil
my
coming
gosh.
online right before that. My gosh.
Especially seeing exactly what was in Miyakuza's hand right there.
Hmm.
That is crazy. The gamble paid off. Bukus for Banu there. That was holy cannoli. That was wild. Oh man. Well, Miyakuza not going to sweep grand finals
Not
and is going
quite
to
a
have to
sweep.
play another Titan. Toxina has been
Hmm.
put down. We know that Get 'em Tiger has to be played by Banu. It's going to be a Dusk. Dusk
What's the answer?
Dusk is way more single dimensional than the Poison here. We kind of know what to
Yes.
expect. We've seen most people confident or at least willing to go for the coin flip of Lifesteal Dusk versus Lifesteal Dusk. But is Miyakuza interested in a coin flip? That's sort of the question. They do have two more chances to get this right, as opposed to Banu, who, if they lose, the championship is over. The game is done. Today is retired. All righty. Oh my, it's going to be Forest versus Dusk. I feel like this is not
Okay.
necessary. It's not usually a matchup that Forest wants to wander into.
Mm-hmm.
However, it wasn't really wandering, right? So this could be the most intentional Forest build against a Dusk, instead of saying the average Forest build and the average
Yeah,
Dusk
yeah.
build.
Mm-hmm.
So I think maybe there's some brain, way more brain power than I'm putting into it. Also, in the exact same way that I was just saying, Miyakuza has two chances at this. Like, this does not need to be a win. It'd be great if it was a win, but they know that if Forest does not do them well here, they still have one game after that to close it out. Let me add some defense and then let my opponent just steal it all away. Interesting life steal here at the beginning of the match. Maybe Get 'em Tiger. I mean, it makes sense. Get 'em Tiger's trying to get this thing done. You don't want your opponent to find those what are they called? Rooted resiliences and things like that,
Yes.
because Dusk, I mean, worst case scenario, Dusk ends up playing a whole bunch of health, paying for scrolls with health that
Yes.
they then get nothing back for.
No return.
There's Steel. Again, the stat line way more important for Get 'em Tiger than it is for Marciniero. Headbutt to bring down the agility.
90 defensive wall already set up for Get 'em Tiger is kind of crazy. Back down to 30 now, but the Forest Titan having 3 defense and the Dusk Titan having 30 or momentarily 90 again.
Mm-hmm.
We're all over the place here.
However, Marciniero did play Jokes on You last turn, so Get 'em
Mm-hmm.
Tiger has some
Mm-hmm.
decisions to make here about what gets played and what
Mm-hmm.
gets tossed. Mutual Torment, a great play for 70.
Mm-hmm.
Pay 15 for 70 is a crazy return. Shatter Shriek going to deal no damage into the Rooted Resilience, it seems. So this is a sort of a classic Forest play of, I'm going to play Jokes on You, and then I'm going to play Rooted Resilience, so that essentially you ditch all of your scrolls, right? None of them are effective in terms of damage, and the ones left in your hand are gone forever. It's part of the crippling, the helplessness of playing against that in Forest is why some people find it so unenjoyable, we'll say. Because you're screwed if you do and you're screwed if you don't. There's Nobody's Fault. Another Jokes on You trap has been laid. Screech to get the 3 applications of the drained keyword on Marciniero. Oh, Purification got canceled. That is so
Huge.
humongous.
Oh man.
Titan Bliss. Marciniero just playing Titan Bliss. Literally, Bliss is the emotion they should be feeling right after that huge grab on the cancellation. And now Jokes on You is running rampant on Get 'em Tiger again. Unless they have another, full restore or whatever crazy catch there with the cancellation. Get him Tiger with 14 total scrolls. Marcinero has more than that in just their bucket.
Mhm.
5 in hand, 16 in the bucket. Doing stall forest stuff. But down under half health. I mean, it's not. I mean, we see Agony could take 95 of this right now. Oh, my protective ward. It
Oh,
happened. They found the
they
other
had the
key to
other
unlock the handcuffs. And now it's game day. Go get him, Tiger says. Take 75. Hex of Dusk. They're going to keep pouring it on.
big life steal.
And Drain
Drain
Life.
life
Oh my
again.
gosh, it's happening. The
42.
swing.
Marcinero at
Get him, Tiger.
45.
Shook off the chains of oppression and now is going ham sandwich on Marciniero. This is what playing control is like, though. If you lose that control, you just get toppled pretty quickly. Oh my, 10 scrolls left for Get 'em Tiger. We've seen 2 jokes on you already from Marciniero, so I don't think that win condition is activated anymore. Run for cover is going to save them from 1 attack. Then Disrupt is going to save them from a 2nd attack. Oh, the mana drain, big guess too. I mean, it wasn't damage, but the damage was done, if you know what I mean. There's plus 85 Marciniero back into triple digits, but definitely still on the back foot, at least in terms of tools, right? They're tools. They're running low on things that are effective here. And now we just wait. We know that we have not seen a couple key pieces of the puzzle, mainly the ones that come in fish form. Finds the rooted resilience to save. How much
Oh
did Get 'em Tiger
my.
play? That's the question. How much did Get 'em Tiger play this turn? Maybe none.
Triple
Maybe
block.
none. Emotional damage. Oh, it's huge. Paid help
Oh.
well.
Mm-hmm.
And strike.
Yes. That damage is going to go
Oh, that
into the
is tough.
wind. Yep.
That is tough.
4
I
scrolls to your
mean,
name.
yeah, what do you got over there, Get 'em Tiger?
111
Do
is
you have Sonic Boom? Like what?
Sonic Boom's already been dropped. I think this is
What do you
wild.
do here? What do you do here? 4 scrolls, 111, 58 defense for Marciniero. And a Mirage. You've got to be kidding me.
Oh no, this is
Okay,
madness
didn't
gets
cancel any damage
canceled.
though. Didn't cancel any damage. Oh,
Oh,
broken streak for
66.
70.
Oh,
It's over.
is it?
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my gosh.
I
One
thought
scroll left in the deck.
I thought for the last 3 turns. Are you guys watching the same? Are you watching Marciniero's
They're watching
perspective stream?
Marciniero's feed, yes.
Because they drew everything they needed the past 3 turns, right?
Yeah.
They found the last Root of Resilience, they found the extra Mirage, then they find the other the Disrupt there at the end. I was like, how do they keep digging for all the right scrolls? And really the person with all the right scrolls was freaking Dusk, man. Oh my god. Now again, they had to have the scrolls in hand because this is the last 5.
Yes.
But
Yes.
finding that second restore was crazy on the jokes on you. Okay, folks, this is it. Game point. Game 5 of 5, Dusk v Dusk.
Game 5.
And it looks like they've come around to a gentleman's agreement of Lifesteal Dusk versus Lifesteal Dusk.
2 points of agility ferried away
Oh
from attack
man.
into agility on Get 'em Tiger.
Crazy.
Shaman with the same build out.
Oh my goodness. Now we've seen the Tomahawk Bad Eye. We've seen the Lifesteal Staff and
the Mad Mirror.
Mad Mirror. We know that the Mad Mirror build just generally has less damage in it because of the offhand weapon that the Bad Eye scrolls are pretty darn good. And for the first time in this set, or at least for a long time in this set, the stat lines are going to be way more important. The effectiveness of the lifesteal is going to be critical.
Huge. Yes.
The
Who can stack
defensive
it?
numbers are going to be critical.
Mm-hmm.
This is how dittos work, people. It's just everything's razor thin, and it just comes down to which side of the line do you fall on. Shaman with the blood magic turn 1 is a great play. And by great play, I mean there's definitely worse times to draw that scroll. And getting the full 200 out of it means that you did your job to the best of your ability. Whew.
Not too
All right.
crazy of an opener for that first turn.
Again, thanks for hanging out with us today, y'all. 3 different series all going to game 5. Like, come
Mm-hmm.
on. Come on. What more could you want? Big defense. And then just playing that. See, like that right there. 80 defense, playing your Loveless Lunge into 80 defense just hurts the soul a little bit. Mutual Torment, though, does not care about your 80 defense. But health totals would essentially be exactly the same if Loveless Lunge went through on a more desirable stat line, we'll say. Hmm. Shaman versus Get 'em Tiger, Dusk v Dusk. I'm
Get him
seeing
Tiger
some
still
weird.
with the
There we
agility
go.
stuff. Agility
Run,
lead.
run for cover. Going to
Mm-hmm.
thwart one attack. Heartbreak. Shaman going to be down close to double digits. Blood magic. What a time. Get 'em Tiger. Rolling the dice here. Lethargy damage for hold
Oh,
up, hold up.
and a bit of overflow.
There was definitely something weird happening there. Last turn for
Yeah.
Miyakuza. I mean, I don't want to say it's curtains now, but it's curtains now.
Mm-hmm.
Pending there's not some sort of run back. But GG's, Get 'em Tiger
All
takes
right.
that one. And until further notice, Banu is your champion for today.
Just gonna make sure and double check. Some slightly strange happenings, at least from our viewpoint, but until we are told, yes, a bit of buggy bugs. Um,
I mean, if Miyakuza has things to submit, they will submit them to the team. It
mhm.
looks like they've already left our call, so I'm wondering.
Oh yes, they are gone. So
Maybe I mean,
until until you have been told otherwise.
yeah. I mean, it's going to come on the stream, right? You guys saw Miyakuza's
Yes.
perspective the whole time. Um,
I
let's see
saw
if we can
some
find
folks
the. Let's see if we can
just
track
say.
back. Yeah, there it is.
Mhm.
There is some weirdness, but it's not up to us to bring it up. I don't think. If Miyakuza's still here, I mean, if everybody on the stream saw it, I can discuss it. It looks
Mhm.
like they tried to burn Mana Drain twice. Starting at, well,
Yeah, and then
either way.
the adrenaline rush was what got drawn in or after the burn. But the scroll hung out over the burn pile for like
Right,
a
and then see how it just
week.
reset right there? Well, you guys can't see,
Hmm.
but It resets the scrolls that Miyakuza had put into the active slots. So that's why they got lethargy, is because they it put all their
Mm-hmm.
scrolls back in their hand.
Weird.
Um, Interesting.
All right.
A little bit
But
buggy, but
as
yeah,
it
Miyakuza's not here
stands,
to claim
mm-hmm.
their claim. Maybe they're in the Discord hanging out, and maybe they're saying some things. Oh, it is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hazy, do you want us like a screen recording? Uh, Again, Miyakuza not in the call anymore. Yeah, please. Okay. I think if you look at the, how do I get the timestamp from the YouTube? Maybe I'll
Um,
just record it real fast. I think I can do that. Actually, I'm in my own OBS already. Can you do screen record on like the Snippet app or something?
um,
Let's see. Let's see what old
not sure.
Snip has for us, chat.
Could
Imagine using the
also
snipping
clip.
tool.
Could also clip from the YouTube stream.
Can you clip on YouTube, or
Yes, indeed.
is that, how do I do that? How do I do that? I wish I could
Uh,
just send the timestamp because I have the spot in the video.
I believe it's like two. I mean, if you try to pull up a clip, then you see the time. I believe it's 2 hours and 25
Okay, I'll send
or
this.
two
Maybe
hours
Hazy can
15.
find it on the
Mm-hmm.
playback. This is the turn with the bug. I can record pretty darn easily on on OBS, but I'm using OBS as my virtual camera right now.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get this hammered out, folks. Sorry for
Mm-hmm.
the hiccups, but in my opinion, if we have video evidence of this, then maybe there's a case to be made. But yeah, we'll get back to you guys here in just a sec. Doodle doo doo, because I don't know how to clip on. Maybe it's in theater mode. Maybe I got to go to theater mode. No, that doesn't make sense. Get me out of this mode. How somebody help me? Help!
If you're watching the stream, then there should be like next to the thumbs ups lines an option for clips.
Oh, like a share,
Next to
create
share and
post,
save.
share, save, three dots. That just goes to report for me.
Okay. Maybe because I have YouTube Premium.
Oh, gotta love that. All right, here's Hazy wants the at least the play by play if I can't record
Mm-hmm.
it. All right, so I'm gonna talk us through it real quick. Hazy, are you listening? Maybe. All right, here's what happens. Draws 5 scrolls. So Miyakuza has Agony, Hex of Dusk, Mystic Ritual, Fruits Fury, and Mana Drain. Tries to burn Mana Drain, drags it over to the burn pile. It sticks there. It's literally behind the flames,
Mm-hmm.
like of the bucket. So then Miyakuza says, I only have 10 seconds. I'm going to drag my actual scrolls back into the active play spots. Then the game rubber bands all the scrolls back to the hand of
Hand.
Miyakuza.
Mm-hmm.
They somehow have Mana Drain still in their hand. Hex of Dusk is in scroll slot 3. They panic, try to reburn Mana Drain with 3 seconds left. They try to drag Mystic Ritual up into scroll slot 1 to, at least make Hex of Dusk make sense. And then Fruits Fury into scroll slot 2. Agony goes in scroll slot 4. However, then the burn happens. Adrenaline Rush is back in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
The timer resets to 10 seconds, but then rubber bands down to 3 seconds. And then all the scrolls end up not going, they're not in the active
Yes.
slots at all. They go back
Not
to the
in
hand.
slots, and then they take lethargy damage. Yep.
They play no scrolls instead.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Yeah, that is a Tries to burn mana drain. Card stuck at the burn. Yes.
Yep. Card stuck at
Then
burn.
then
Hands
drags
pulled
scrolls
back. Yeah.
into active slots. But those get reset back to hand with mana drain. And they end up playing 0 scrolls. The burn does eventually happen.
Mm-hmm. But
is burned and they get adrenaline rush. Which resets the round timer.
mm-hmm.
So weird. So weird. That is the weirdest bug I think I've ever caught on video. But again, folks, as it stands right now, Banu is the champion. Yep, Shizenix is making the final verdict. I mean, most obviously, does it make would the game have gone differently? I mean, absolutely, the game would have gone differently. Does it matter in terms of the tournament? That's up to the two players, I guess. I mean, I'd want to be crowned a champion and get another million titanium, but in terms of, I mean, Fruit's Fury and Hex of Dusk would have been lifesteal scrolls. They would have had Mystic Ritual there for added magicka. Agony would have been played for half health, but gotten all the damage. So, like, a fairly massive turn. Like, this is actually a pretty influential turn. Yes, they both qualify for next weekend. It really comes down to being crowned a champion, and there is titanium differences involved in first and second. Anywho, didn't burn mana drain, and when could burn it, all the scrolls were released. Yeah, exactly. It was a wild ride. I will record the clip when I'm not using my OBS the way that I am currently, but also I think this is all for naught if Miyakuza is not
here,
fighting for this. Yeah,
right. So,
based on record, we can clearly state that the game result, that's true. So in the rules listed, it says that it says match rules. In case of a bug, we'll use match history and results to make the final decision. Shizenix has maybe made the official 3 off to kill blood magic. The game was pretty, I mean, it was a massive turn. But like I said, I think this is all for naught if Miyakuza's not even here. That changes things.
Just a touch.
Just a touch. I mean, maybe we just wrap it up, or what's the status? There's no chatter in the affiliate chat. I feel like, wrap it up.
Yep.
All right. Well,
if
great matches all around.
Yes, if things change, players will be contacted and you all will be updated. But that was one hell of a tourney. Yes.
Yeah. Unfortunate way to end it, but the tournament all around was freaking bonkers. Like 3 sets to game 5. Well played to everybody. All of those players are going to qualify for the championship next weekend. So, stay plugged in. Yeah. Take your screenshot if you haven't already, chat, because we're about to get out of here. Call it a night. We'll be back in 7 days for the 2-day adventure that is season championship next weekend. Yes, we don't have all the details, I don't think yet, Nugget, do we, about how that 2-day thing is working?
Not quite yet. And if it is out, then we have to check our announcements.
That's right. That's
Otherwise, we'll see you for some 2 days of madness.
That's right. Get crazy, but not too crazy, chat. And we'll see y'all in a little while in the Discord or otherwise, and definitely next